Hello and welcome to Recently Seen Horror, where you... Do I even have to make a joke about it by this point? Basically, I just spent last weekend at the first horror film genre festival this country has ever had. An event called Bloody Weekend. 4 straight days of horror film watching and trading, see the posters, and all sorts of shit. It was an amazing experience for me because it's never happened here before. And I got to meet so many fans of the genre, and it was great. I watched a lot of movies, maybe 14 in 4 days or so, 13, 14, a lot. And there is one I want to talk about right now. One called Inbred by Alex Chandons. Chandon, or I'm not exactly sure, I forgot to ask him how his name was pronounced. I met him there. We actually got quite chatty over the whole event. And great guy. He was very chill, but very fun talking to him. And I hope to see him next year if he plans to show up again, because it was a real good event, actually. Anyway, he was there presenting a movie he'd made called Inbred. At first, before I got there and started talking to the guy, I looked at the program and I didn't really want to see it. Because Inbred is of a type of horror that I'm normally not a fan. It's hillbilly horror, like the title implies, inbred hicks killing random passersby. And I don't know why that never really appealed to me much. I mean, there are great movies in this subgenre, but there always is. And I don't know, something about it just never really clicks with me. But I talked to the guy on one day and he talked about his movie and I saw the trailer. And I was blown away. It looked like so much fun. So basically I said, you know what, I'm gonna check it out anyway. Your shit looks fun. So I'll watch it. And I did. And it was easily the best audience experience at the whole fucking event. Holy crap, that was fun. Okay, basically Inbred has the same structure as many other things. We have 5 people. 5? No, wait a second, how many were there? I believe 6 people. 2 counselors taking a bunch of kids with problems. One is an arsonist, one is just basically a huge jackass, one is very, very much a shut-in, so on and so forth. Take them to this little town where they are supposed to do team building exercise and just get together and have fun and learn to use their energy productively. They do this by digging for copper in abandoned train wrecks and fixing up an old building, stuff like that. It's very basic. And they run afoul of the population of this town, which is full of freaks. I mean, they find a goat being burned alive in front of, like a cardboard cutout TV like you'd made when you were kids and you wanted to watch TV, where there was a couch and they just sit and watch this goat burn. They find that it's insane, And of course they start screaming and shit, and the townsfolk goes, well, you can't leave now. And what basically happens is the townsfolk take them hostage. And this is where the movie takes another turn, where I would probably not like it had it been any other movie, because they put on a show. They take the audience, they take everyone in the town to see them torture and kill these kids. And again, like I said, it sounds like torture porn, right? But here's the thing about Inbred as a whole. Inbred is a very, very dark comedy. I mean, this is a funny fucking movie. It knows every cliche and it decides whether or not it wants to play them straight. It fucks a little with your expectations. The interactions between the kids and the adults is funny as hell. There's this way too much of a way too friendly guy who just, they can't say as much as a single damn before he goes up, team building, and his partner is much more loose, let the kids have fun, that's why they're here. And the kids themselves, there's this huge jackass, but hey, he gets put in his place here and there. So that's a lot of fun. The populace of the town is so much fun to watch, and they're very wildly creative. And because of this sense of humor, everything is a lot more tolerable. For one, it's rare in hillbilly horror that I see a whole town of these hillbilly types. Well, they're not really hillbillies, this is a British movie, but you know, these country bumpkins is probably a better word for it. It's rare you see a whole town of freaks like this, and there are a lot of them here. That's actually one of the really great moments of it. And every one of them is uniquely insane, to say the least. And it's a lot of fun. And they use this humor to make the show, I mean, they put up like a stage and show them killing these kids. And do it in really disgustingly perverted, funny ways. And there is some imagery about the audience being a bunch of inbred freaks clapping at people getting killed, and that's where the audience in the actual theater hall is laughing. So there's this not very subtle, by the way guys, this is you thing. But it's not preachy, it's just, we're a bunch of fucks for watching this, but hey, it's fun. And I actually like that a lot. So they go nuts with the humor. I mean, they have this pub owner who seems like the leader of the place. When they put on a show, he puts on blackface makeup like Al Jolson would do, and goes jazz hands and oh, let's kill these kids, and it's insane. It's so much fun. And by the way, it's a gory as shit movie, so there's plenty for the gore hounds. So the torture porn stops being torture porn because it's fucking funny. I mean, one of them. I know I don't even want to say what they do, but of course the kids escape and it becomes a battle for survival. I only have praise for this thing. It's not a great new original story or anything. It's not some timeless classic, but holy shit, it's a lot of fun to watch in a crowd. I'm not so sure it would be quite as fun if you're alone. I generally don't often watch comedies alone because there's no fun in laughing by yourself. This is one of those movies where you need to get together a few friends who are into this shit. Sit down and just watch the mayhem and have a laugh. It will fuck with your expectations. Things will happen that you don't think are gonna happen, and things you think are gonna happen aren't gonna happen. And sometimes they play it straight anyway, so it's constantly shifting this around a bit. And that's great. I love that. Alex did a Q&A afterwards, by the way, which was very informative and very funny man. And overall, this was just a great audience experience, which is why you need to watch it with an audience and not just yourself. So, Inbred, very fun movie. Seriously, go watch it. Let Alex have your money, let him make more shit. I really want to see him make more shit like this. I think he did talk about, by the way, don't take this as it's coming soon or anything. I believe he did talk about having ideas for a prequel, and I would love seeing that. Very fun movie. Definitely check it out. So yeah, that's basically just praise. Inbred. See it, and I'll see you later.